1, 2, 3, tiddly bee, 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 tiddly bee, bee, bee. A long time ago, way back in history, when all there was to drink was nothing but cups of tea, along came a man by the name of Charlie Mops. He invented a wonderful drink and he made it out of hops. He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king.
Hello, and thank you for tuning into this Brew Happy radio show. I'm your host, Damian as the voice of beer. And with me, as always, DJ Fitzmagic and JP the Champion. How you guys doing?
It was a smoking week last week.
Holy.
It was.
It was the smoking of all smoking weeks this year.
Yeah.
So far, it is the smokingest of weeks. What do we got to 101?
7 days of 95 or above.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
The last 4, we decided to abandon the bedroom at the top of the stairs and slept in the living room with the AC.
That's a good idea.
It was rough, though.
Upstairs is tough.
Yeah, we've considered moving down to the basement.
We cooled it down enough, but it's tough. It's hard to sleep when you have fans going and the windows open and you can hear the street and the dogs and the birds and the fucking all the shit. So
I scared the shit out of Bronwyn accidentally.
Did you?
Because
really?
well,
What'd you do?
she thought the AC was broken.
Oh,
But I had just switched it yesterday because it was so cool in the evening that I switched it to fan and just let it kind of blow, and I had all the fans going.
Didn't make it work so hard.
Yeah, and because it was already, the core of it was already cold, so I was coasting for like an hour off of that cold radiator in there.
Smoke it.
Anyway, so she went to turn it on. She's like, it's not blowing cold air. I don't know what's happening. The air conditioner, we're going to have to call the landlord. Should I do a maintenance report with the property manager? I'm like, oh, no, honey, I switched it to fan. She's like, why would you do such a thing?
Why would you do it?
So we ended it. So it wasn't too bad. But woke up to I don't know. I'm not sure how it came off of the shelf, but the child's little xylophone toy came off the shelf at 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
It just like rolled off.
Yeah, I think it was under a cord, and so it already had gravity slowly working against it, and so I think just by the time it got done with it, but it's not out of my nature to have things like that happen around me. But I tried to reassure her.
Like supernatural.
Yeah.
You think ghosts are attached to you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
There are haunted people.
I mean, some more than others. My mom is definitely. She has a lot of them go, but there's a lot of I do have things. I have a couple of people. I just have grandparents who hang out with me.
Ooh, interesting.
But they're nice. They're nice. Well, they watch over Ivy.
I have a friend named Jason Hawkins who he's a filmmaker.
Jason Hawkins.
Yeah, he's got an interesting story. I think they put it on TV.
Is it called Stranger Things?
No, it was like a ghost chasers kind of thing.
That's cool. That's fun stuff.
Yeah.
I'm always into that stuff.
Yeah,
We tried to do that. The Esther Shore House in Esther Shore Park in Vancouver is haunted. It's not anymore, but it used to be an old...
where we have the Vancouver Brew Fest every year?
Yeah, that's right. That house is haunted with... I think her name is Mary Esther.
Oh.
And she...
What does she want?
You to get out of her house.
Oh.
She's not a very friendly person.
Oh, what if you brought her like a jar of honey or
Nah,
something?
just get out of her
like
house.
the kind of thing they were into back
But
then.
they've done theater shows there. It's an old Slocum House theater house.
Well, she might not appreciate the noise.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, you're probably waking her up. That's why she's mad.
But then there's also a gentleman that sits in the third row that you can see him watching the show.
Oh, what?
It doesn't exist. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's totally haunted.
Cool.
Yeah. And then there was another darker entity that used to live in the basement. Then they remodeled it and kind of kept the darkness out. Anyway, that's the Ghost Happy show.
Yeah,
that's not this show. We're drinking
That's
beer at the Brew Happy studio.
Brew Happy headquarters, right here at Just Paid Rent Studios.
John showed up late, but thanks, John.
There we go.
He was doing the Lord's good work and going to the chill of Phil.
He did get some beer.
Yeah,
I get some beer at least.
Yeah,
he did. He had to get beer.
I thought you were drinking it there. You're like, let me finish my beer, and I was like, Jesus.
Beer transaction.
I did it on purpose. I knew what you would be thinking.
He's teasing you.
But we do have some beers on the table. What is everyone drinking?
I brought one of my favorite beers of all time.
Oh, yeah.
You've heard me talk about it before. The Pono Brewing Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express.
You just like the name.
Yeah. Well, that's
what
that
it
too.
is,
But
yeah.
I like it's Kolsch style ale with pineapple.
That's good.
And it breaks the traditions of the Reinheitsgebot, but it's a lovely Kolsch, and it's like a fruit beer that's not a fruit beer. I don't know any other way to describe it. It's very very much a Kolsch.
And tart, but
It just
but
also
also
tastes a
lager.
little bit
Yeah.
like a pineapple.
Yeah, it's good. I am drinking from our grab from last week, and kudos to Sam, the volatile substance from Von Ebert.
Yeah.
It's a great Northwest IPA.
Hey, last week was a really great show with Sam. I want to give him a shout out one more time.
Thanks,
And
Sam.
our deepest appreciations to Von Ebert. We went out to Glendover. I always get that wrong.
Glendover.
It's the East Coaster in me. But we went there on a date.
Yeah?
Yeah, took the old lady out and had a nice time.
Aren't you older than her, though?
I meant old, not old.
Oh, old.
The old.
I never understood that phrase, by the way.
I never did either. It's
Why do you
picked
have
it
an
up.
old lady?
I picked it up from my Southern heritage.
I said that to someone,
Yeah.
a guy I work with one day, and he was like, "Yeah, me and the old lady." I was like, "You have an old lady?"
Oh,
He's like, "I mean, my wife." I was like, "Why do you call her your old lady?"
I know.
I was like, I was playing fun of him. He's
who
like,
the hell started that?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. You
Anyways.
guys went out on a date, though.
Yeah. John, do you call your old lady?
No, he calls her Sue.
Would
'cause
she throw something at you if you
she'd
said that?
burn him with a cigar in the
Yes,
night?
yes, he's nodding. Yes, he's smart man. John is smart.
She'd
lived
burn him.
this.
She'd burn him with a cigar and then pour whiskey
I
over
call her Q.
Oh, Q.
it. Oh, Susie
Like-
Q.
Oh, Susie Q. Ah,
Q.
that's adorable.
But like the quartermaster from James Bond.
Or
Does
like
he
the
have a lot of
character from
gadgets?
Star
I
Trek.
like Susie Q.
It's okay.
okay.
thank you. I was
Yeah.
right the first time.
Just saving the voice.
It'd be interesting if she was a Q from Star Trek. Oh my God, she could do anything.
Okay, well, we've digressed way more than I thought we were.
That's where you get all the beer and whiskey from.
Right.
I had a dream about you guys the other day. I'll tell you about it later in the show.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
Hopefully we had our clothes on.
You did. It was hilarious.
Oh my God. This
No.
just turned
Well, all
into
my dreams don't have people's clothes
Well,
on.
that's
so,
your
you know.
dream. It's not mine.
This
That's
show
weird.
took a left turn.
Okay, so you're drinking that, John. What are you drinking? I saw you picked up beers from. What
I am drinking from the Moon Rune series from Ecliptic Brewing, their Hellas Lager,
we talked about that.
Oh.
which is the perfect. He figured out was a perfect beer for July.
Yep.
Because it's hotter than hell.
Yeah.
Easy drinking beverage.
Yeah.
John Harris said we thought a Hellas for July was a perfect idea.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Yes.
It's unfortunate we're not going to have any more Moon Room series because they're closing down the Moon Room.
No, you can can still have the series.
You can still have the series that just
You're
that
just
one
not gonna
location.
have the Moon Room.
Oh.
It's a astrology. I bet you they keep this thing up forever.
Why not?
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. I guess you can't. Yeah, you don't need the
Yeah.
Moon Room to have the Moon Room series.
No, or you can have another Moon Room.
There's always room for other Moon Rooms.
More Moon Rooms.
Wow.
My moon room.
Would that also qualify as a Sky Lounge if it's like up,
Yeah, if you had something that you could look up.
I'm assuming this is an observation deck kind of situation, like the migration spot downtown.
But less like the Von Ebert spot that we
Oh.
were just in last week.
Yes.
But
Yeah, you need to have outside.
Yeah, I love that the old piano room that overlooks the entire dining hall there.
yeah, it is. That is a kind of a fun place.
I love that we're one of the few people that actually know what used to be up there.
Right, like I said, we were up there and we were like, where there used to be a bunch of
Fatheads.
barrels.
Yeah, well, there were barrels, but long ago before that, it used to be a piano sales warehouse, and that's
Yep.
where they stored all the pianos.
There you go.
Yeah, so piano's there for a long time. Hey, I
Very-
saw Jupiter last night. It was really bright.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, isn't it there? Isn't it now, or is it already past that all like the 4 planets are
That
aligned?
happened
Like what, months ago?
months ago.
Oh, yeah.
But they're so bright still. Mars is real bright. Jupiter's bright.
Yeah.
It's fun. The stars are fun. You know, it's fun beer, delicious beer. We have a lot to talk about on the show. We're going to cover OBF.
It's true.
We have lots of news.
Oh, my God.
Some good news
I had
and
a lot of fun.
some sad brew news, but we got to get the
Oh.
news out. All the news the same.
Sad stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Bill
know.
Russell died.
I did see that also. What's her face? I can't remember. Nichelle from Star Trek.
Yeah, Nichelle Nichols,
who originally played Uhura, died as well. It was Bill. When I saw Bill Russell, I was like, "Oh, motherfucker!"
Well, he's old.
He's old. He's 88, right? Yep. Yeah. We got a lot to talk about. Before we get to that, we want to thank all of you listeners out there wherever you do listen. We are glad that you do. If you haven't figured out where to, have a buddy tell you Spotify. If you have Apple product, if you have a Google product, any one of those podcasting apps, or any of the other podcast apps that are out there, we're on literally all of them.
Wherever podcasts are found.
Right. You can follow us all over the social medias, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. We do post there regularly, and we try to keep it up to date for you guys so that you guys know what we're doing, so you can go do it as well if you live locally. If not, that's okay too. And of course, if you want to support the show, go to Brew Happy Podcast. Excuse me. If you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/brewhappy. I almost gave them an email address.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's all right. Comments, questions, concerns, you can email us at brewhappypdx@gmail.com.
Yeah.
But support the show for little as $1. $5 is where you get the good stuff. We have some good stuff we're going to be sending out to one of our subscribers this week from OBF.
I picked up a little something for you guys.
You're a nice guy.
It is an OBF. It's an official OBF hat. So it's a tan one.
Yep.
It's adjustable.
It is adjustable.
And it will fit on your noggin.
And it's brand new. It hasn't been worn.
Yeah.
And we have some nice glassware. Technically, it's plasticware, but it is a certified OBF drinking glass that you would have gotten if you had attended. If you did attend, you got yours. No big deal. We're not going to send it to you. But if not, we'll send it to you, along with some stickers and some other swag.
Yeah.
Maybe a T-shirt.
Definitely a T-shirt.
We got a couple of those floating around.
We do have quite a few.
We do need to commission another batch of those to get made.
I think you're right.
Because we're running out of sizes that fit people.
And Jake Giddens, he's still available, but he is now down in San Diego, I think.
I'm sure he can design something over the internet.
Sure.
And ship it up.
Yeah.
Via email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But shout out to him. I hope he's doing well.
Shout out to you,
Tell
Jake.
us about the beer.
Yeah, I want to hear his beer.
Maybe it was L.A.
It doesn't matter. He's in California.
One of those sands.
Well, we hope he's doing well, and I hope he's still drawing. And we're gonna make some new batch of shirts with the same logo, and then maybe by the time we get to the end of this season, maybe we'll make a new logo.
Should I do the Bigfoot in green this time?
I think so.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll look at it. Maybe we can do a different design.
Sure.
That was a lot of printing. It's kind of it's a tough shirt to throw on sometimes.
Yeah.
I do like the In Beer We Trust one.
We could do something different with a
stencil maybe.
The printing, yeah.
Yeah, like an etch instead of a full color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
All right. Well, I am interested to know what kind of music pairing we have going today.
Well, I had a curated list.
Yes.
So my
the curated list.
My best friend is visiting from California this week.
Yeah, what's her name?
Her name's Kristen.
And she was going to join the show.
She was going to hang out, and then her kiddos weren't feeling well, and we didn't have really a spot picked out, and the stars aligned to be here today instead of at a tap room, because I told her we would have whiskey too. And she's like, oh, yeah.
Whiskey would be nice.
She does like it. So, but unfortunately, she wasn't able to be here, but I curated a playlist all around California. So we're going to play some California tunes.
All right.
Katy Perry.
From top of the charts to A Place in Your Heart, this one goes out to Kristen.
Snoop Dogg.
Why not? Yeah, why not?
There's going to be a lot of things.
I'm okay with any of those.
We're going to be right back after these Brew Happy tunes, which you can go find on Spotify under the playlist called Brew Happy Tunes.
Oh, yeah.
And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication.
This is Casey Helwig with Imperial Yeast, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
This is Terry. I'm the founder of Pink Boot Society, and I'd like to invite all the women beer professionals out there to give Pink Boot Society a chance and get yourself involved. It's a great way to support Pink Boots and women in the beer industry with scholarships. Beer's an awesome thing, and the more women we can get into it, the more we're going to party.
I told you already, Vader. I'm on a diplomatic mission. I don't know anything about the Rebel Alliance.
We found your cache of delicious craft beer in your quarters. I must know where in the universe you obtained such goods.
What? You want my beer? Well, it's not like I got it in a galaxy far, far away.
Where? I must know the location.
Southeast Portland, Oregon, 31st and Division. They have over 1,200 bottles to choose from.
We've heard of this place. They have Blickman technology.
What? They can fill their growlers from the bottom up?
Yes, Vader. With individual bottle fills, you can customize your own six-pack.
How is their bottle selection? Is it cold?
Lots to choose from the cooler or the shelf, and with their bottle chilling service, your purchase will be colder than Hoth in no time.
That's pretty cold, sir.
Lieutenant, turn this battle cruiser around.
Yes, Lord Vader. To Imperial Bottle Shop and Tap Room.
Hi, I'm Brian Kilty.
And I'm Travis Priest.
We're with Gorgeous Beer.
And you are enjoying the Brew Happy Show.
John, I need more beer.
Oh yeah. There's some Ramones for you. A little before that, we had Hotel California. Maybe we'll play that. We had Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication. And John is enjoying some whiskey. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But before we get to the whiskey, before we get any further into the music pairings, we're going to talk about one of our favorite events of the year, the Oregon Brewers Festival. Finally back in full swing, although it was a shorter of an event with a lot less space and fewer days. It was a jam-packed weekend of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And here to talk about that are John Paul and Damian the Bizer. I fucking didn't go because it was too goddamn hot.
Lame sauce.
Too hot.
Ryan was coming up with
here's the
lame
thing.
sauce.
I was originally supposed to play in a golf tournament with my brother.
So you weren't going to go anyway.
Well, and then it was like, oh, I'm not going to play in a golf tournament. It's way too fucking hot.
John, do you hear
And
the
then I was
lies?
like, oh, it's OBF this weekend. I was like, wait, if I'm not playing a golf tournament, I definitely shouldn't be drinking beer. Which is great because we just hung out at home and watched movies with the kid all day.
He doubled down on not drinking beer, John.
I did have some...
What are we supposed to do with this
Now,
guy?
I did have, Saturday night, a nice glass of rum and pineapple juice. Kudos to John Paul for that one because he got me the rum. But... I need to bring it because you haven't tried it yet.
Look at his face.
You haven't tried it yet either.
Look at his face.
I'll
Dark
bring it.
rum.
I'll bring it next week.
Look how sad you made him.
I'll bring it next week, and I'll make sure I have pineapple juice because it's only good with pineapple juice.
I've never seen the man frown.
But it
Only
was good.
Pineapple juice.
That's good. No, actually, it's good by itself. I tried it by itself, but it's good rum. The dark rum from Hawaii.
Wife loves pineapple.
Well, that's
rum.
enough to make me smile.
It's good stuff. Yeah.
Pineapple rum's a good combination.
It's a great combination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you redeemed yourself.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about it. We have the 2022 tap list from the OBF event with the breweries, the names, and the ABVs with the description.
What do you want to know?
Well, let's talk about some stuff here. I'm looking at some of the things here.
Okay.
Some of them looks really great. Let's talk about the Monkless Belgian Ales from Bend.
Oh,
the Passion Fruit Saison. It's a Saison Belgian style, tropical aromas, passion fruit with hints of Belgian yeast character, and a tart finish.
That was one of my top 3.
Yeah.
That was one of my top 3.
Okay.
By far.
That's a horrible beer for hot weather.
Well, I liked it, and it didn't last very long.
I'm not drinking something like that.
It didn't last very long. I sucked that
that's because
down.
The keg went bad? What?
No. The keg was not bad. It was delicious. I loved it.
All right.
It was one of my favorite.
John, did you have a favorite?
Couple,
he says.
The Caldera 25th anniversary hoppy lager.
Oh,
that was pretty good.
I'm not surprised there. Yeah.
My favorite though is listen to this.
Oh.
Right, is very unusual. There were a couple unusual beers there.
Okay.
And let's see. One was I'm trying to figure out the. Let me find it here.
Yeah, we have
a lot of fruit. I'm noticing by the way.
From Steeplejack. Steeplejack had a Cot Booster, something like that. It's a very unusual style beer. That was very good because that was a light.
Cotbus?
Yeah, I don't know how do you say that.
Cotbusser.
Cotbusser. Yeah, well, yeah.
Cotbusser.
That was good because that was a light beer. But my favorite beer, they had 2 dark beers, and one was a dark Pilsner.
Oh.
Which is incredibly, I don't think I've ever had a dark Pilsner before.
Well, there's dark lagers. We've had a lot of those on the show.
Not dark Pilsners.
Not specifically, no.
Where the hell is that?
That
is there. It was. Oh. No, hell, I don't know where the hell it is.
Oh.
I'll find it eventually.
We got a black IPA up here.
Black IPA. Another interesting one is there was a Widmer Brothers.
Page, by the way.
Widmer Brothers had a Crimson Eagle, which is a red lager.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I didn't have that one.
Storm! It was Stormbreaker. I remember now. No, it's not Stormbreaker. Damn it. Stickman. It was Stickman. I found it.
Okay. Black Pilsner.
Black Pilsner. It's. I'm about it. That was very nice. That was. I like that, man. That was a mix of old and new world styles.
There you go.
That crisp, refreshing Pilsner with a touch of stout-like roast and color.
Oh, wow.
It's only 4.9%, 31 IBUs. That was fantastic beer.
A black Pilsner. I cannot believe I missed out on that.
I know.
What else did you have there?
Shit. Wow. Man.
The IPAs were hot.
How did I not see that until now?
Boneyard Beer Metal Paradise IPA had a long line the whole time.
Oh man.
Wow.
Well,
I surprised me, unfortunately.
I dove right in. So
you did Friday or Saturday?
Oh, I did Saturday.
And John did Thursday.
I did the first half of the first day every time.
Yeah, and then that was
first half. Yes. Well, I took a break and came back. I actually ended up being there all day.
But you only did Thursday, right?
Only did Thursday.
Yeah. Okay.
Because there was 12. I think I only had 12 beers the whole time I was there because it's hotter than hell, and I don't want to drink all these things in the thing. I did go to the Vancouver one too.
The wine, the craft wine.
Yeah, that was sort of lame.
Oh, bummer. Okay,
yeah.
Moving on.
But we had more beer there and stuff. It was heating up there.
Fuck.
They had some whiskey there though.
Oh, okay.
They had a couple of whiskey things. You could turn your tickets in for whiskey.
Yeah, I saw.
Right, and they had a huckleberry cider there.
Oh, yum. Okay.
Oh man, huckleberry cider is the perfect drink for heat.
Yeah, I would say so.
You think so?
Huckleberry cider?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Was it good?
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
There you go.
So I started off my day with the Good Life Brewing. I kind of spoiled myself right off the bat with the Pog, the Beach
Pog.
Life Pog. Oh my fucking God, that thing was delicious. And I'll tell you, until the very end, it was my favorite.
Yeah. Until
we'll get there. We'll get there. Other ones that I had that were noteworthy: the Van Henyen Brewing. They had the German Pilsner. I
had that one too.
That was delicious. I really enjoyed the Ecliptic Brewing Kinetic Kiwi Berliner Weiss.
I was gonna say that sounds like something you would probably go for.
Yeah, I sure did. I had to drive, so I was trying to keep it low ABV, and that's a 3.5er. So
here's one that I wish
that's a smart play.
Here's one I wish I would have had.
What?
the Reverend Nat's Raspberry Saint Citron. Now, we know the Saint Citron is a very lime-heavy.
Yeah.
But with that raspberry in there, I'm sure that was a great cider to have on a hot day.
Yeah.
Raspberry lime.
Yeah.
There you go.
One that I had by Ex Novo was Uguava. Be kidding
I did too.
me?
I had that too.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah,
We're probably going to have that next week when we're over there at their 8th anniversary.
I hope so.
I hope so, too.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that in a minute, too.
Yeah, I'm not guava kidding on that.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't able to make that one work.
Uguava, get it.
I also had Zogel House, the lime leaf Kolsch.
Oh, how was that?
Yeah, that was very good. Again, a great beer for the heat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get heat beer.
To get that lime twist is a good one.
Yeah, I think Bronwyn had that, and I had a sip. That was good. Yeah, she did. Because, I remember the whole tea thing.
We would never know she's not here.
Yeah, she's doing plant stuff. Monkless was what I had after that, and then I had the Hammer and Stitch. Oh yeah, it was the passion fruit sour. It was that was delicious. I loved.
Was that the coup de grace? Was that the best?
No.
What was the best?
No. Oh, I'm getting there.
Oh,
I had the Hammer and Stitch.
Forever.
Raspberry Goza. That was delicious. It was wonderful.
Yum.
But.
Yeah.
Drum roll.
Nope.
Yep. Give me a. There we go. The Threshold Brewing and Blending Cheeky Dribble Goza. Yeah, baby. That was delicious.
Yeah.
So yeah, that beat the Pog, hands down, and even that the kiwi beer. But those three were my favorite.
Yeah, there's a lot of
the
great
Pog, the kiwi, and the
there's
and the cheeky dribble.
A lot of great beers. And I like that this little pamphlet, which it's different from the years we've had.
It is
because it's wider and it's
way better.
Yeah, way better. The other ones have been paper, and they've only been like a fourfold sheet. And
but you know why? Because there's 1/3 as big as it was before.
Yeah,
it's 1/3.
Yeah, it's much easier to read.
Yeah,
but it's way less everything.
Way less everything. But
yeah, and it was easier to get around and find everything.
There's two things that you can notice now with this leaflet. Not only is there the brewer and the city, the name of the beer, the ABV and the IBUs. There's a style and there's a description. But on the far right, you will see if it is vegan and if it's a new beer.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, before they had to be new. Now there's only like 80% are new.
Yeah, now there's some people out there right now listening to the show that are probably thinking, well, isn't all beer vegan? But
no.
Yeah, so some beers use some brewers use fish findings for clarification. And, you can use diatomaceous earth or a filtration system, or in some cases, you can just let wait a really long time for everything to settle to the bottom.
Or if you're like Bowie beer
and rack above it,
you just use straight fish.
That's not what they do. Fish findings. It's
I know, it was a joke.
Yeah, it's just
it was a joke. The ones that
it's a byproduct.
Here's one that I always like, and I've liked it since the very first time they make it, and it's been a few years since they've made it. Is the McMiniman's Edgefield Brewery in Troutdale, the Tropic Heat Fruited Sour with it's got pink guava puree, coconut, and habanero peppers. And let me tell you,
you had that?
I've had it before. It's delicious.
What do you think?
It's not that hot.
It better not be. It's 100 freaking degrees. Why am I drinking a hot?
Why would you drink a hot beer?
I just Jeff Goldblum right there, huh?
Remember when Burnside Brewing was around and they had the Sweet Heat Pilsner?
Yeah,
Holy
remember that?
shit.
Do you remember when the McPolanders and Coin Toss remade it?
Yeah, the Sweeter Heat or
Sweeter Heater. Yeah, Too Sweet Heat.
Yeah,
that's a good stuff. So how was the event? How was the comings and goings with a lot of friends out there in the Brunoverse there in attendance?
Yeah, John, did you see anybody?
I saw everybody. Everyone goes the first half of the first day.
Yeah,
like everyone,
because it's the coolest.
Yeah, and you want to get the beer early. It's not so busy. Usually it's a parade that Wednesday morning, but it wasn't a parade.
I wasn't able to make that.
But everyone was there. All the beer nerds and all the
that's fantastic.
Beer writers and brewers and everything.
I saw Chris Crabb over there. She was here hanging out.
Oh, I love her. She's great.
I definitely saw that John Lovegrove was in town. Warren Wills was
Portland's
in.
favorite Kiwi. Gotta love Warren.
Michael
Saw those
Perozzo.
guys there.
We had a lot of our
Rosonator.
had a lot of our fan favorites from the show were in attendance at the OBF, and why would you not be? It's probably historically one of the best beer festivals.
Oh, it is
for
by
Oregon.
far because it's a freaking 100 degrees.
Yeah, that's why it was. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what they did? They shifted everything to the one side, to the riverside. All the the brewery, the pours with the tent.
Yeah.
So that's a sunny thing in a tent.
Yeah.
And then they left the
shaded side.
The shaded side for the people to hang out in.
That's I would have done it the opposite.
No, it's way better because we're out in the shade underneath tree shade. Tree shade is way cooler than tent shade.
Yeah.
Tent shade, it gets hot under there.
But I wanted to keep my beers cold.
Well, they have it on ice. But you pour it and you walk over to the...
Yeah. You want to keep the beer cold. Logistics.
But it was on ice.
Yeah.
But that you have to admit, that was set up way better.
I would have done it on both. I would have just done it in the round.
Well, they did before.
And they didn't have to make it as long.
Right,
Yeah.
that's why.
It was
They
great.
took up a lot of park that last
a lot
year.
less energy.
A lot more shade.
Mhm.
A lot more shade.
You know, I really like it as a smaller event. It reminded me back.
I do too, but you can't withstand
tough, yeah.
Friday, Saturday nights. Someone
Yeah.
actually told me it wasn't packed Saturday night.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't.
It was not. I was
too
there.
fucking
That's
hot.
the night I went.
Saturday night.
It's too hot.
So Saturday night.
And it wasn't long lines.
It wasn't long lines.
It's too freaking hot.
It was great. It was great.
Jerry
I loved
Cole,
it.
There was Friday.
Well, I went later. I went later in the evening.
We should.
You know, about I think I was there about 2, maybe 3 o'clock. So
That's
things
not
had just
later
kind of
in the evening, dude.
Well, it's not late. It's later in the
Jesus
day.
Christ.
But it might have been a little bit later than that, maybe like 4. But
like 6
doesn't matter.
6 to 8 should have been
Should have been peak.
6 to 8 normally, but it is 100 freaking degrees.
Yeah, I got some really nice shade.
It's not the last brew fest before the end of the summer, but
Anybody else want some Pono?
No, I just took some of the Moon Room.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it's delicious. It's got a nice fruitiness.
There's a whole bunch of more freaking beer festivals.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
But the difference is they don't necessarily make new beers for them.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
okay.
but
though.
that's the thing that's really unique about OBF is you get a
All the
new
new
beer
beer.
from all these different brewers, and it's fantastic.
It's
Sometimes it's a
fantastic.
variation of a beer they've already done,
Right.
But it's still a new beer.
And sometimes since it's a smaller batch, they can use more expensive ingredients.
Yeah.
Because they're not making a jillion of it.
Yeah.
So that's why you sometimes get a much better variety of a beer with a little more expensive hops on
It's
this one.
so much fun when you get
It is
these
so
little
much fun.
one-offs for the festivals. It's great. What a wonderful
Looks
experience.
like 36 new beers.
36.
And actually, there's another one. This one says vegan organic. That was from Stormbreaker.
Oh, wow. Organic.
Now
How
that
they
one
pull
is-
that off?
That's a supermassive IPA
I had that.
HCHC. That's the
What?
high density hop charge.
How did they get away with using the
wasn't
name
so-
Supermassive? I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Isn't Gigantic
okay,
have a beer
so
called that?
Here's all you have to do is go to Untap
Uh-huh.
and put in the word supermassive.
Yeah.
And you'll discover that a couple dozen breweries
there's
have
lots
a
of people.
name that use that. It's a pretty generic name for
Huh, I guess so.
IPAs. and
Especially if
stuff.
you're gonna
you don't
do-
realize these things
Hop bomb.
until you put them in and you go, whoa, look at all the people across the country that
Yeah.
make this one.
Hop bomb is a good one.
Hop Bomb, yeah.
There you go.
You know what I had yesterday was Hop Hash.
Hop Sploder.
Hop Hash by Block 15, something like that. They made it was a new Hop Hash. It
There you
was
go.
pretty. Okay, I got to tell you one beer. I discovered
Oh my
one
God.
of my best beers I've ever had this last week.
Okay.
What?
It's my go-to desert beer.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's Sandy.
It could be.
Okay.
What?
But here's the thing is
He means Vegas.
No.
Here's the thing is with
Dry heat.
pilsners, right? Pilsners, I have found that the farther north you go, the more malty they get. The farther south you go, the less malty they get, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this one's made in Lebanon. Right.
Like Lebanon, Oregon, or Lebanon, the Middle East?
The country of Lebanon.
Oh, wow.
And it's called Amaza Pilsner, and it's unbelievable.
Really?
It's crazy ass light taste.
How do they make it so?
It's 4.2%. It comes in these little.
They lager it?
Yeah, and they come in these little 11-ounce bottles. And Ben's Bottle Shop just got a shitload of them, right? And I was in there Friday night, and they had a bunch, and I go, let me try this. Because I go, I've never had Lebanese Pilsner before.
Yeah.
So I tried that, and I went, it's great. He goes, yeah, that's all I've been drinking ever since we got it in.
Why is that not on the table?
And then I bought a 6-pack of it. I was going to bring some. I forgot.
Oh.
And then I was there 2 days later, and the guy bought the last 6-pack. They're just blowing out of them.
Holy shit.
But it's cool. They're little 11-ounce bottles.
Uh-huh.
And it's a perfect desert beer.
Wow.
You know what? I like malt, but I don't want malt when it's 100 degrees.
Uh-huh.
Light, I want it as close to water as possible, so I
Right.
think I'm actually drinking water.
Okay.
But and these things were like $2.39 for a bottle.
What?
Yeah, it's a little 11 ounce. Oh, they're cuter than hell.
Aw.
And and I see it's a microbrewery in Jahid, Lebanon.
Jahid, Lebanon.
Yeah. So,
well,
it doesn't even get good ratings.
Let's raise a glass to Jahid, Lebanon, because hey, they're brewing something right.
They're Brew Happy.
But think about that. It makes it over here in great shape.
I don't know if that tracks.
Yeah, I know.
Let me tell you, this is a funny inside joke.
Oh boy.
So when
He's laughing at his own bad jokes again, John.
We had this. I was in high school I did musical theater a lot. I did theater period, but musical theater we had, and I always did shows with this guy, and he's probably one of the not only one of the pure funniest, just on the spot guys that I've ever met.
Yeah.
But he's probably one of the nicest human beings I've ever met too. His name is Rashid Al Rabi.
Oh.
And his dad is from the Middle East, and his mom is from Ireland.
Oh my God! What a great combo!
And that's why he's so funny.
Wow.
But we had these prop hats that we would get for our shows, and the hats were from the company called J Hats. And so then we made this whole thing up during one of our shows that it was Jahats, and then we were Jahappy, and then we were Jahilarious.
Oh no!
We had this going on, and finally our teacher was like, "All right, you guys need to stop. This is not a good time. This is 2004, 2005, so it was past 9/11.
A little too soon, guys. A little too soon.
We thought it was fucking hilarious.
Sometimes you need dark humor to make it through the dark times.
Yeah, as high schoolers, we thought it was one of the
You
funniest fucking
rebels.
things, right? And then of course someone wanted to be cool, and we're like, "Pineapple," and we're like, and the game's over, and you fucking suck. Because I didn't get it was you had to have an H word,
right?
It's funny. Anyway, there's a story that no one will fucking care about.
Well, and that is just one of the many bonuses you get by listening to this show.
Happy hour.
And that's
Stories
why
that no one gives a shit about.
That's why Ryan's here.
There we go.
Cultural appropriation. I promise that it's not supposed to be like that, but it was a funny story.
Yeah, Ryan, I think overall you really missed out on some fantastic beers. But there's a lot of other festivals. We have some
We're gonna talk
really
about
cool
them.
things coming up.
Don't talk about it. I'm gonna talk about them.
You're gonna talk
I'm
about
gonna
them.
We got a whole list of shit.
And that's gonna be
We haven't-
after
You know
our
what's so
next
great
break.
about the OBF?
We
though?
haven't gotten to August
Just
yet.
want to tell you one thing.
Okay.
No admission charge.
Oh yeah, best.
And all you need is a mug and buy your tickets.
Yeah.
What I love about that is I go in, you go out, you take a wristband off, you come back, you can put it back on, show ID. That's all you need. You don't need to pay for anything.
Yep.
So it's easier to come and go. I like that.
Yeah, and they let you trade it in your tokens.
Yeah. That
was fucking
the wooden
awesome.
ones. You can still use the wooden
You can
ones.
still use
it's
the
too
wooden
bad they
ones.
don't have the wooden ones anymore.
I loved the wooden ones.
I know.
I still have a whole bunch of them somewhere.
But they had the regular tickets. But
yeah,
they let you use the old. That's the other thing. No other beer festival allows you to use previous year's tokens.
I know.
Tickets. None
That's
of
not
them.
true.
But this one does.
Vancouver Brew Fest is the only other beer fest
That's
that
true.
let you
That is-
reuse
I forgot about that.
Year
Yeah, you're
after
right.
Good
year.
man.
So
Good
the
man.
thing I went to wasn't the Vancouver Brew Fest. It was the Vancouver wine and whiskey, and they only had 12 beers. So they had, you know what though? They had 6 pretty good ones.
There you go.
So I mean, you know what? That's all I really need. And you know what we could bring? We brought the dog, and he was,
That's all you
I'm
need.
doing my part for mental health.
It's true.
He's a therapy dog. The amount of people that come up and want to pet him is just unbelievable.
good dog.
He's a big golden beast.
I need to get a sign that says
Please pet me.
"Pet me for tickets."
Put him in my basket.
Yes.
Well, on that note, on John's dog,
Pet me for tickets.
we're gonna
yeah.
take a break.
What's our music
Scratch
pairing
my ass for tickets.
for this session coming up?
Little Beverly Hills from Weezer.
Ooh.
Oh.
There you
All
go.
right. A little Californication, a little Beverly Hills from Weezer. I like it.
Got some good tunes.
Any of you guys been to Beverly Hills?
Yeah, it's great.
Have you?
I have, yeah. Yeah.
We'll talk about that
A
later.
few times.
I didn't have a good experience.
It's not, neither did I really.
I almost ran over a guy.
I was canvassing for environmental action.
Yeah, you did more than I did. We'll be right back.
schools. Preppy girls never looked at me.
We got a light.
Why should they? I ain't nobody, got nothing in my pocket. Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be. Living in Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills, rolling like a celebrity. Living in Beverly Hills, look at all those movie stars, they're all so beautiful and clean. When the house
I'm John Paul from Paul Cigars. Everyone knows I think craft beer is awesome, but so is my huge selection of cigars. You can get all your favorite tobacco products at any one of my conveniently placed locations in Beaverton, East Vancouver, and my headquarters store on Jansen Beach. Our wide selection and helpful staff will make your visit so very satisfying. You might even want to have a beer to celebrate. So come on in and check us out. For more information, contact us at paulcigars.net.
Hi, this is the Green Goddess of Portland, here to bring interior wilding to your space. Offering local consultations, weekly plant care, pest solutions, rare plant curation and sales. This houseplant hobby has cultivated a worthy collection backed by knowledge and experience. And now I want to help you make your business beautiful. Contact Bronwyn, the Green Goddess, at greengoddessbotanic@gmail.com and Green Goddess Botanic on Instagram.
Jen. Jeremy. Brew Happy.
John, I need more beer.
Oh, yeah.
If you know football player, you know why? Because they always have swelling. Because
Always
They're getting
Water
hurt.
retention.
Right, so they just put those on and it keeps the swelling out. Now that I think about
Spend my
it,
days with a woman unkind. Smoke my stuff and drink.
you need compression
All
salt.
my life. Made up my mind, make a new start. Going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair.
Well, you're listening to the Brew Happy Show, and we want to thank you all for listening, or wherever you do listen. That's right, I said do. We want to make sure you support the show by going to patreon.com/brewhappy. Little as $1 does help the show, and we really do appreciate all of you patrons out there. We couldn't do this show really without you, and we want to thank you so much.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, and on that note, it's time to transition this show, as we always do every single week, to something of a different color, a little more fun, a little more boozy, as they like to say. It's time for the whiskey.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
guess me this riddle, what beats pipe and fiddle, what's hotter than mustard and milder than cream? What best wets your whistle, what's clearer than crystal, sweeter than honey and stronger than steam? What can make the dumb talk, what can make the lame walk, what's the elixir of life and philosopher's stone? And what helped Mr. Brunel to dig the Thames Tunnel, sure wasn't it whiskey from Aldernishon? So stick to the crater, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. And boys, I'd half wonder if lightning and thunder was made from the plunder of whiskey, me boys.
Every time he says thunder.
That's how.
It's great. I love it.
That's how they say it.
I know. So it's funny, the tarty. Anytime there's a T, I'm turning tarty 6 this year. Tarty.
Yeah, the T and the H sound like
tarty. Thunder. The thunder. That's good stuff. We do have some whiskey on the table, brought to you by John Paul of Paul Cigars, with 3 convenient locations with Jansen Beach, East Vancouver, and Beaverton. He does like his whiskey, but that's why we're here today. as part of the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. What have you brought for us?
Yeah, what did you
John?
put in my glass?
What is this?
Well,
This
here's
Loch
a
Lomond.
couple things I want to say. You know, whiskey is just
Loch Lomond.
beer that went to college.
That's right.
Oh,
They
yeah.
graduated.
Yeah,
Probably
because
has a
beer
degree.
is high school,
Yeah.
right? And then they get the extra distilling part, and that's going to college.
This has got
Oh,
a doctorate
yeah.
in drunkology.
Yeah, because
There you
it's
go.
the same. It's beer. It's just distilled beer.
Dr. Drunkard.
That's all
Dr.
whiskey
JP, the champion.
is. Yeah, so we're talking. This is the college editions.
Loch Lomond.
So
What is
this
that?
week we
That's
brought
from the UK.
Yes, we brought from Loch Lomond, which is a their big national park and a big lake up there.
Yeah.
And
It's
they
beautiful.
they
Is
were
it- have you seen pictures of it before, Damian?
I've seen pictures.
I've been there.
It's beautiful.
I have rocks from there.
I know you shouldn't have taken them.
Hey, it's okay. They don't mind.
They do.
No, they don't.
They're eroding their world.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I bring my rocks.
Okay,
to
great.
Replace
them.
Yeah.
This is from America.
It's from America. It gets some rocks.
has a defect
Yeah, it's sort of like a gravel pit. Like they're going to worry about a few pebbles out of a gravel pit.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that.
So this whiskey is from Loch Lomond, and it's a single malt, of course, but it's made to commemorate the 150th British Open. Of course, they just call it the Open. They don't call it British Open because it is the Open. It's the greatest.
It's the greatest and
golf
oldest
tournament in the world.
Yeah.
And it's from St. Andrews Special Edition. It was at St. Andrews this year.
Yeah.
So the Open Special Edition 2022 is crafted in celebration of partnership with the Open and golf ambassador Colin Montgomery.
Oh.
Aged in American oak casks, of course, most whiskey is, and finished in claret red wine barrels. This single malt is of exceptional character with soft fruit, creamy fudge sweetness, and oak spice. It is very good. I have to admit, it's pretty good. It's a non-aged, so we know it's at least 3 years. We're not sure how much more it is. It's a 46% alcohol. But it's very nice tasting. It works really, really well.
It's good. It's a solid whiskey.
It's all okay. Here's something funnier. So they made a special one, a 22-year-old one.
What?
So I bought a bunch of these, but I only bought one of the 22 because it was so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And it comes in a special box, and it lists the winner of every British Open, of all 150 British Opens. It's a cool box and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
And so we were drinking that, and that whiskey sucks.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
And
hard burn.
Well, I don't do that until we try it like 3 times in 3 different days.
Okay.
And at the right time, and we keep trying it because we go, there must be something wrong with us. But after 3, it's called, it's like baseball, 3 strikes, and you're out. So
okay, fair enough.
So if we had
Is
guests
there-
and stuff, I would have brought both so we can sample and tell the difference.
Is there something specific that you don't like about it?
It's probably
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, it's probably
It
probably
doesn't
the
taste good?
I was gonna
That
say it's
part?
probably the combination
Okay.
of the aging and the barley.
Something.
Yeah.
Something. Whatever they did, it's just like it's nuts. It is so weird because
Can I have some of the red? No, I don't want
the
I
red.
I want some of the
You want
red.
more of that.
Yeah. I haven't had it yet.
Oh yeah, there you go. And then another one. I brought another one. I brought a Bunnahabhain. Their Fishiel 2022 festival bottle.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink that next because that's probably gonna be smoother than
Yes, that's fantastic. It's 50.8%. But it's their festival bottle they made for this year's Fishiel. So
Oh, gotta love the Fishiel.
yeah, so funny is when they come from the UK, they put a UK sticker on the back.
Oh, that's good.
Right? And this one, they shipped this to me from there, but they had to covered up the UK symbol.
Oh. Why?
Well, because it was being shipped by them to the States.
Oh.
I brought back a couple from there, and they still have the UK thing on them. But because it is it's a 700 milliliter bottle, which is the traditional
Please.
It looks beautiful.
English size. That's how you can tell if it's freaking English or American. It's a 700 or the 750. Is that funny? We have to have 50 milliliters more.
less.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah,
we
more.
have more
I don't know why that is.
because we have more of everything.
Here's what I will tell you is it's definitely different in color. It's a lot
Yes.
more yellow.
Yes. Because it's not aged in red wine.
It smells like caramel. Smell it. Smell it.
Oh.
And I got this. This is a bottle. I got one of these.
Was that 80?
For Jeremy?
Is that 80? Or
Jeremy Landers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy-
That's where I'm going right after this show. I'm gonna knock on their door.
What?
And I'm
Every
gonna
time.
hand him a bag.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
have
if
to
he's
text
getting-
him and let him know.
Yeah.
Well, he's a
I'm
Patreon
not
subscriber,
hanging.
and if he's getting that, then I'm not sending
just
the.
dropping off because I've been carrying around
Yeah.
his whiskey for a
Okay,
while.
well, somebody else is gonna get the hat then.
There we go. Yeah, he's getting.
not him.
Well, it
You maybe want the hat.
it does help. It does, well, I'm sure he can get a hat. If
You
he
know,
wants
so
a hat.
great is I bought last year's Loch Lomond U.S. British Open whiskey too.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, it was a red bottle, also with Colin Montgomery, and this one was aged in what was the bottled matured in 3 types of American oaks. No freaking wine or anything in this one. Gently peat smoke. There we go. Oh, and I did get one more. You know what I have to bring every time?
What's that?
What kind of style of whiskey do I have to bring every time?
Petey.
Oh, Pete. He's got to bring the Pete.
And
He's got the Pete.
And you know
Who's
what I brought
got
today?
that Pete? Oh,
This
he's
one is
got the Pete.
this
Oh, from
one
the
is
Scotch Malt
fantastic.
Whiskey Society bottle.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Do I need to read it?
This is from Glen Scotia, which I was there.
An absolute bruiser.
Yes, it's a heavy peat. You don't see too many heavy peats.
Let's read it.
So a lot of people
Heavy
misread
Pete's.
my last name as
Bonabon
De
is-
Bruiser instead of De Bizer.
That Bonabon is fucking... Bonabon is good.
Yeah, is that good?
Absolute bruiser. Smoky. Imagine a rack of lamb
Wow.
wrapped in gauze.
Jesus. What the
That
fuck?
sounds horrible.
Diluted, smoky strawberry shortcake.
How about Band-Aids?
And octopus galagakin style.
What the hell is going on? Are you
Drink
just making
that.
up words?
No, I swear to God, I'm not.
If you taste that, it tastes exactly like.
here's what I'm gonna
they
tell
say.
you.
Galagakin? Is that like the Glen Quagmire of
finish your
of
whiskey
Ireland?
there.
Yep.
Finish that one, and then try a little bit
Actually,
of.
it doesn't smell that peaty, but I'm sure it tastes peaty.
He's gonna peat the hell out of you.
It doesn't smell peaty.
You'll smell peat for like the next 3 days.
Whoa.
Which I sort of like. You're not even drinking that yet.
Okay.
You're drinking the other thing.
I'm drinking the other thing, but
Yeah,
he's drinking that.
Give me the bruiser. No, he's not drinking the bruiser
you
yet.
get the
give him
bruiser.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
you
get the
guys are
bruiser.
scared.
I'm not scared. I'm just doing one at
One
a
at a
time.
time.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, but you're in
John just downed the Bahama.
I'm also finishing off this Pono Pineapple Express.
Yeah,
baby.
you know what it's called? You're in the slow lane.
Yeah, I am.
You
I
are.
savor.
Yeah.
Get out of the slow lane.
I savor.
Take a picture of that.
Take
though.
too long to get to work.
Take a picture of it before we lose it.
Okay.
Hey, where's our bottles, by the way? You said you got us bottles.
Of what?
I don't know. You said you ordered us something. The same thing that we had 2 weeks ago. That? No. Was it that? Oh, where's it at?
The Loch
I
Lomond?
forgot to bring them because I wasn't sure where
Oh,
we were at.
That's okay.
If you give me more of an ideal place, because I wasn't sure if we were at the Phil's house. You know, he kept saying we're over at Phil's.
Hey, by the way, before
That was autocorrect,
correct.
yeah.
I know.
I was
who
using
Phil is.
voice to text.
Hey, just for us sitting in the room.
What?
Tomorrow at the Mick Polander's Tap Room,
Yeah.
they're going to be showing E.T. Doors open at 6, movies at 7. If you know what I'm talking about, shoot up the McPolanders and see
Don't
if you
shoot them up. What?
shoot up a message to them.
Shoot a message over to them. That's the vernacular you're supposed to use.
Or bring over hypodermics.
What are you from? What is this, a gang war? What are you talking about over here?
Oh.
This guy.
No, we're shooting whiskey in the veins.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when you take your whiskey over to them is tomorrow.
Oh.
Probably not.
You're not going to see E.T.?
I don't know if I'm over here near them. I have bottles. I'm dropping them off.
Okay. Well,
I'm not hanging.
well tonight? You're going to do that tonight?
Yeah. I'm not hanging. I'm just knocking on the door going like, here, take this bag. I'll see you later.
Oh, okay.
Have a good night.
Right. How hard is that to do?
No, that's not bad.
No.
Yeah.
I know. And I got cigars that say hair of the dog. I've been trying to give them that when the hair of the dog was open. But it's not open anymore. So that's, you know.
yeah,
I got a Friday the 13th cigar. When was last time? Because somehow.
Friday the 13th cigar?
Yeah, because I have all these ready to bring them over there, but somehow you always plan to go over there when I'm out of town.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go there next week.
I'm going there tonight.
Let's go next week.
Yeah, there you go.
Ask him tonight when you go over there if we can come next week. Do we have anybody else scheduled next week?
Yes, we do, you fuckheads.
Come on, dude. It's
Wait,
the
which
8.
week?
It's 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
All the 8s.
8 beers, 8 whiskeys.
Next week,
All
we're
right.
They're going to give you a shitload of stuff.
We're
because
done. We're done
This
with
whole
that
last
shit.
week just snuck
because
up on
it's
me.
$88. They
I got
better
caught
be
with
giving
my
us
pants down on rent. I usually have my rent in like 3
bottles,
days early.
don't you think? 8 cans.
So
you got to give us 8 cans, right?
Yeah.
Ah,
so.
that's right. We got something good. That's right. I got something to tell you. Some news with Brew Happy News. Next week we are at X Nova for the 8th anniversary. It is
8 beers.
8 beers.
Of course it is.
8 courses.
I get
From
you guys.
7:30 to 9:30, we're gonna have a blast. We're gonna do some live video,
8 lines,
some new, all kinds of stuff. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a lot
8
of
buds.
Yeah.
8
hookers.
8. Well, no, I didn't say that.
No, nobody wants 8 hookers.
No, 1 would be sufficient.
No,
Oh Jesus, John.
For me at my age, that's about all I could handle.
I'm sure Sue would appreciate that.
Yeah, as long as I get my pick of the 8 done.
Moving on. Reuben's Brews celebrates 10 years with a Ballard block party. That's right. Seattle, Washington's very own Reuben's Brews is expected to roll up the garage and let everyone come on in off the street because they're going to have a big old block party.
A block party.
That does not sound good myself, personally, letting everyone come off the street. Yeah. Oh, you know you're a problem when it's 95 degrees and they're coming in with down coats and a stocking cap.
Yeah, okay. Festivities will begin at 11 a.m. with a glassware giveaway. This is on August 6th, so this is coming Saturday.
Cheap Trick Night.
There you go. Free 10th anniversary glassware to the first 100 guests that arrive. Bands performing throughout the day beginning at noon.
I'm going to miss that.
All 10 beers in the 10th anniversary collaboration series will be on tap. A robust porter ice cream made by Full Tilt kids area with activities and balloons, 6 vendors selling burgers, barbecue, tamales, and more. Limited edition 10th anniversary hats, t-shirts, and posters. And the release of the 2 final beers in the collaboration series. That is Saturday, August 6th, starting at noon. If you guys want to get up there, go. Starts at 11 and goes to 10 p.m. That's pretty fucking great. Out there in Ballard in Seattle.
Better to stay in town and watch Cheap Trick.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Who knows? Enjoy that, by the way. Rogue Recreational CBD Seltzer Water expands its distribution. After launching over 2 years ago, Rogue Ales and Spirits expands its distribution of Rogue Recreational CBD Seltzer Water to shipping online to over 25 different states. That's right, with 30 milligrams of nano emulsified CBD and apple cider vinegar. This is a perfect...
Apple cider vinegar?
There's a little bit. It's alcohol-free, it's gluten-free, it's a seltzer water. But it's got CBD, so it's to make you all
It's
calm.
good for you.
Yeah.
But they got apple cider vinegar in it?
Yeah, it's good for you.
No, I know it's good for you, but
yeah, they had to add something.
I can get a jug of apple cider vinegar.
There's other stuff, but it's CBD infused. So there's blackberry cucumber, ginger yuzu, lavender mint lemonade, and passion fruit blueberry.
Well, if anybody was going to be able to do it, it would have been an M.
That's right. The following states that they are shipping to, you can go to shop.rogue.com. That's Arizona, Alabama, California, Connecticut, Colorado, D.C., Delaware, Florida, Indiana, Idaho, Illinois. We got all kinds. We got Louisiana, Washington, Wisconsin. We got them all. We got 20.
No, you only got 14 so far.
Okay.
I need 11
Rhode
more.
Island, Texas, Pennsylvania, Oregon, Oklahoma, New York, Nevada. What is it? What is NM?
MM?
New Hampshire? No.
New
Mexico. New Mexico and New Hampshire and New Jersey.
New M or MN?
NM.
That New Mexico.
New Mexico, yeah.
And MN is Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yes.
And H, MS, MD, LA. There you go. Lots of
Louisiana.
Let's go. I got them all.
We got all 25. Only half the country.
This one is a big one. It finally has emerged. The new buyer.
You getting them all?
Of modern times is Maui Brewing. Full acquiring of modern times.
The whole shebang?
A whole $15.3 million.
They're probably going to just use the facilities and change everything to Maui and have the
Probably,
It's
but
not
that is expected to close in late October of this year.
Wow.
With
They're expanding inland into the
5
mainland.
million less than the brewery had originally offered prior backing out of the deal. The acquisition will give Maui a stronger foothold in the U.S. mainland beer
definitely.
expansion. Because most of their stuff is done in Hawaii.
And it's really expensive.
Yeah,
and it's a great name. People love that.
Yeah.
And also, it's a great California beer.
Yeah.
California, Arizona hot beer. It's a good name. Maui Brewing, you're going to go for that.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. We're going to find ourselves doing about 90,000 barrels coming out of 2022. And I think it'll be a fun transition. We're just going to see how many of the Modern Times beers they keep on the recipe books. We're going to find out.
Yeah, very few.
Yeah, probably
Move
not
on.
many.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
This last weekend, we enjoyed the fact from Westside Pub, the 10-barrel Beer Wars and Hot Wing competition. That's right. It was an elated event for only about $10. You got to hang out and watch what we call the Beer Wars. It's a component of the 10-barrel system that has chefs and pub locations going against each other with beers and food. If you didn't get a chance to go check that out, make sure you check out next year's. But this was the 8th annual one.
Yeah.
I'm bummed we missed out on that one.
Are you going to be able to get to X-Nova on time next week?
Yeah, we have to get there before 7:30.
Wait.
Really?
We're doing the show there.
Yeah. Well, we are kind of doing the show.
We're there.
We're there.
We're going to record, but not really. We're more there to eat and drink.
Right.
So, okay. Let's powwow after the show. So
Well, yeah,
I know
most
what
definitely,
equipment
but
I'm
you just
drinking.
got to be there. You got to be there on
Q8.
time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bring the Q8.
Yeah.
Okay. West Coast. Here's the sad news. West Coast Grocery Company has finally decided to close after 4 years. It has been a rough 4 years.
Sad news, guys. Sad
news. After 2018, the construction delays and things happening in 2017, and the sexual harassment, unfortunate incidences.
It's like 6 months out of the gate.
I know it's been a rough couple of years, and then with COVID, they've tried to hang on, but it is unfortunate that they have decided to close the doors and hang up the hats.
Apparently,
on
they
that
didn't
one.
like the beer because the female bought into them and was with them.
Yeah.
Was happy with it and thought things were resolved, and she was good. She was good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, they figured it all out. It just took a while,
right.
which is what pissed everybody off.
But apparently,
like,
the beers didn't work out because.
Well, the beers were. I thought the beers were good.
Well, apparently, the market said otherwise.
Yeah, the way that it ended up working out just unfortunately didn't work out for them. They are open for about a month.
I love the chicken sandwich.
So if we get a chance, we'll go say hi to
Oh,
Charlie
yeah,
Hyde.
the end of August, right?
Yeah, we'll go say hi to Charlie Hyde and say goodbye and say thank you. We did post that on our Instagram and Facebook page this last week, but we are bummed out. But we do wish those guys and any of them in the West Coast Grocery Company the best. And we want to say thank you for all that you have done for us.
There we go.
In the last couple of years.
We need to get a picture of ourselves in the bodega room.
Yeah, we
One
do.
last time.
One last time.
One last time, guys.
But this time with our pants on.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Trapdoor Brewing Whistle Stop Pub will be opening soon out in Washougal.
Whistle Stop.
Yeah, it's called the Whistle Stop, and it is one of Vancouver, Washington's most popular breweries. That's right. Trapdoor has set to complete. Trapdoor has set to complete their second location down in Washougal.
That's a pretty smart move.
Yeah, founded in 2015, Trapdoor has unveiled their new space, which was the home of the old Amnesia and Logson.
Oh,
and they've got a brand new place called the Whistle Stop, and it's nearly complete. It will be opening very, very
You know, they need
soon.
more stuff out there.
Yeah.
It's true.
There's a lot of,
Yeah.
there's a good demographics out there.
It's 6,500 square feet.
I know. You
It's a
can grow
big
hops
space.
on the side they were growing there.
Big old
But it's a
space.
good area because the above average should come out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's sort of too far to go in town all the time. So other than Grains of Wrath and Taps and Caps, you know, and 5440, they probably closed earlier.
Yeah.
It's a good market.
Yeah,
it's a good move.
They've redesigned the whole place, and they'll have some pizzas there. They'll have some
Ooh,
salads.
they're
and
going to do foods this time.
Yeah.
They did not do foods downtown.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pizzas,
more
salads,
foods.
some charcuterie plates, various appetizers, and daily specials, as well as, of course, their signature IPAs like Glowed Up.
Yes.
So look for that down in Washougal. We're going to have to talk to them. We're going to have to go out there one of these
most
days.
definitely. You know, pizza, it's a good idea. I love the pizza. I love the pizza
You
concept.
can never
of
go
the
wrong
brewery.
with pizza. I mean,
No, I
you
agree.
know,
And it's pretty easy to cook. Doesn't take a lot of ovens. Doesn't take a lot of equipment, a lot
Yeah.
of prep. Pizza's a day. And who doesn't like pizza?
one good size, well-placed oven.
Right. And who doesn't like pizza?
Now, before we go, just about anyway, we have to get to Crest Collective, by the way.
98%.
Please tell me you have a line out to Sean before the end
No,
of the month.
he hasn't done jack to Sean.
Oh, no, not Sean.
Yeah, we gotta
not
get-
since the last time we reached
Let's
out.
do it.
Okay.
Do it.
It's taking too long.
We gotta
Here's
get,
the thing is.
So here's what I have to get with Kimberly, but if we get to X Nova next week, and we have final draft on the 15th,
right.
let's get Crest Collective before the end of the month.
Might be difficult. Here's why.
I know.
It's really busy right now.
It's really hot.
So that might be better when
September?
things or
October
or
November.
Yeah.
Next January.
No, November. But you know when it gets a little colder
I know.
because it's not so packed. Right now it's just
go,
like
go, go.
Disneyland,
Yeah.
and like the place ain't super huge. They're not going to really want us. But you know, Monday night in November, probably not such a bad thing. You know they have good pizza. It's expensive pizza, but it's a very good pizza.
I just shot him a message right now.
Great job. Last but not least, we talked about this a little bit between ourselves before the week started.
We did.
But we are going to talk about the fact that there are some Washington breweries that are suing the state of Oregon, alleging some discrimination. That's
What?
right. On July 26th, 3 Washington breweries filed a lawsuit against the state of Oregon, alleging unlawful discrimination against them in a way that violates the U.S. Constitution.
This is the distribution one, right?
Yes, the complaint is an
Okay.
attempt to overturn Oregon state rules that prohibit out-of-state breweries to self-distribute or ship their own beer direct to consumers in the state. Washington has no similar laws, and many Oregon breweries enjoy the ability to cross state lines.
Yeah,
and
I
sell
brought
their beer
Culmination beer to Washington all the time.
without allying themselves with a third-party wholesale company. The lawsuit,
Yeah,
was
self-distribution.
Yeah,
For George sends stuff to Washington all the time.
Now, the lawsuit has wider implications that could impact the competitiveness and viability of small breweries over the entire country who would be interested in shipping beer directly to their fans in Oregon.
Yes.
Vancouver,
you're right.
Washington's very own Fort Side Brewing and Seattle's Mirage Beer joined Burlington's Garden Path Fermentation in the second count complaint filed in the United States District Court in Portland called Garden Path Fermentation versus Brown, case number 3-22 CV 01086. The suit was shepherded by Justin Lee, co-owner of Golden Dale's own Dwinell Country Ales.
I love Dwinell. I have a farmhouse beer.
Here's the problem with
in the
him.
fridge right now.
His biggest market is in Oregon.
Yeah.
And he's in Washington.
Yeah.
So he's really close to a lot of Oregon stuff. You know what? I believe they will win this. It just takes lawyers and money.
Takes money.
Because it's sort of a no-brainer. How can, one state not allow it and the other state allow it?
Now, Justin Lee is
Reciprocation,
an active,
guys.
Justin
Hello.
Lee is an active member of the Washington Brewers Guild, a legislative affairs committee, and has devoted considerable effort to modernizing the state's direct-to-consumer rules. He is now taking the fight to Oregon as an advocate for small breweries like his own and the 3 other involved in the lawsuit. Lee says he understands the values of guilds, but that it's understandably not their priority to lobby for small brands or out-of-state competitors.
Right, of course.
Most definitely.
Yeah. I wish them all the best, and hopefully we can get a chance to talk to Fort Side in Vancouver soon. It is a kind of a hefty lawsuit. There's a few bucks floating around, but hopefully it works out in the best, and everybody gets to enjoy the craft beer that everyone wants to enjoy while they are able to.
It's about the beer, everybody.
That's right.
Let's
No,
get the
it's
beer
about the
flowing.
revenue.
Everybody can make money here.
Yeah.
If it's if money is being made one way, it can be made the other way.
Then it's lost by other people.
Yeah. The last little bit of news is from our calendar from newschoolbeer.com, because it is the Haps and the Hops where we get a lot of our information, as well as Brew Public. And that tells us all the things that are happening in the world, like August 12th to August 14th at Washington High School Field. Will be happening the Portland Barbecue and Brews event. Terrapin Events presents the Portland Barbecue and Brews Festival at Washington High School Field in Monroe Park. This
Why
is
is
in
it
your
at
Southwest.
is it
That's right across from West Coast grocery beer.
Oh, okay. So like Revolution Hall and all
Yes.
that. Okay. I was
School-
just confused
the
for a
field.
minute.
The field.
I forgot that was
There's going to be
Jefferson High
22
School.
different breweries and ciders, including 503 Distilling, and 9 food vendors, along with live music and much more. The 3-day event will actually benefit the Special Olympics of Oregon. And if you want to go check out the pre-sale, go to newschoolbeer.com where you can find yourself a link to that. Now, I will tell you that very same weekend, August 12th and 13th, from 4 to 8 on the 12th and from noon to 8 on the 13th. That's right. Coming back to Esther Shore Park is the Vancouver Summer Brew Fest! Yes! After 2 years hiatus, the Washington Beer Commission is excited to announce the return of the Vancouver Summer Brew Fest to downtown Vancouver's Esther Shore Park, with more than 30 breweries and food being in attendance. If you want more, go to WashingtonBeer.com and find yourself the tickets there. It's $30 in advance, $35 at the door. The admission gets you 8 5-ounce tastes and a glass.
Hit me up. It's worth it.
That's 5 ounces, bro. There you go, John. An additional
5's good.
Additional tasting tokens.
How many of those I get?
8.
I'd rather have 10 4s.
Yeah, well.
Wait, 8 5s, 10 4s.
40 ounces of beer.
It's the same ounce.
It's the same ounce. 8 for additional tokens, you can pay $202.50 a token. Last call is 15 minutes before they close. Now the brewery list will be updated here shortly, as well as the food list. But I know
I'm glad you finally got to this.
Yeah,
$2.50 a token, so they're setting the record. No one's been at $2.50 yet.
They're gonna have
everyone else is at $2.
Here's the things you can bring: long chairs, blankets. Outside food is okay.
Dogs.
Plastic and metal reusable water bottles are totally okay. Soft side coolers or food no larger than 24 inches by 36
How about
inches
dogs?
long, and all bags are will be inspected. Now, prohibited. Sorry. No dogs or pets are permitted.
What?
Unless you're a registered working service dog.
They used to be, didn't they?
Now,
No,
no
not
outside alcohol,
necessarily.
no tents or canopies, no folding tables, no glass bottles, no drinking glasses or breakable dishes, no barbecues, grills, open flames, no weapons.
No barbecues. No.
Of any
This
kind.
last week they allowed
It
dogs.
is 21 and
But it's up
over.
to each one.
Just be aware of that. A craft beer tasting
Oh.
featuring 40 of Washington breweries, as well as local food, trucks, and live music. Go to WashingtonBeer.com to buy tickets August 12th and 13th. I cannot wait.
This last weekend allowed kids too, because it was a more of a inclusive thing.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm very excited, and I think we're going to have to go.
All right, I'm trying to.
We're not going to go as a stand.
I go all the time.
I don't think we're going to have a booth this year. Maybe next year, but I think we're going to go.
Is Cody running the show?
No.
Oh, our man Cody, where did he go?
Well, Cody has since retired, and that's one of the things we talked about with with Michael Perozzo, because Michael Perozzo and the North Bank Brewers Alliance is now parting up with that and heading the Washington.
Well, be sure to tell me when you're going.
It will be most likely in the evening because I work.
Right.
So they're open till 8 both days.
No, it's Friday, Saturday.
Friday, Saturday.
Okay. Well, you just tell me when you're going.
I will probably go on Friday.
Okay.
Because I get off at 5.
You get off at what, 6 on Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll probably go on Friday.
Party time Friday.
There you go.
Party.
Good luck parking down there now.
Yeah, parking is always a little tough.
Well, they're sort of building down there right now.
They're doing a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff
There's
going
a lot
on
of
down
parking
there.
spots out in the building.
Waterfront is blowing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's great about the OBF? Really easy parking.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's downtown. Everyone's afraid to go downtown. So I was parked. It was great. I could park 2 blocks from the OBF. That was fantastic.
A lot of people are doing the park and ride, and they're all over the city, so it's a really easy way to just
It is. But
get,
there's less
get it done
people
and over
downtown
with.
Portland, so
That's
all
better.
scared.
That's good. That's good. I don't have a problem with that. They've been, falling for the ruse for a very long time, so the more parking, the better. All right, beer fans. Well, as always, I don't just like you. I love you, and I want to have a beer with you. Until next week.
Party on!
Keep brewing.
Party time.
Or brew happy. Yeah.
Cheers.
Many festivals to come.
We'll see you out there, brew fans.
Yeah.
Stay safe. Drink responsibly.
Especially with some peat.
God damn, this whiskey is so good.
I know. Good picks, John.
Thanks, John. We'll see you next week, guys. Whoa. Okay, go turn the AC on because I'm fucking sweating.
You're sweating?
Yeah. I'm also working off of the sunburn, so my body is trying to.
What do you think of my shirt? I love this shirt.
That's a great shirt.
Isn't that a great shirt? I love this shirt because it doesn't say it.
This production is brought to you by Brew Happy Media, the ultimate brewers media resource. For more information, go to thebrewhappyshow.com and brewhappypodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Brew Happy. For more cigar pairings, please check out our sponsor, paulcigars.net. Questions, concerns, advertising, or guest relations, please reach us at brewhappypdx@gmail.com. Remember, brew happy, drink responsibly. Cheers.
I saw Jamie the other day.
You did?
Yeah, I came to the store.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
John, I need more beer.